want to.
It's a full moon, y'all.
Yeah,
It's
it
a
is.
it's a super
It's
blue
that.
moon.
It's the super. Yeah,
It's a super blue moon.
yeah. It's that
Super blue
moon.
moon.
It's that moon that only comes every 13 years.
Something like that. It's it's a blue moon because it's the fourth full moon in the season.
Oh, okay.
Or something like that. I read about it today. I'm like, this. Wait a minute, it can't be a full moon, blue moon. It's like, oh, it's usually there's three full moons in every season,
Hello, Matthew.
but if there's a
Hey,
fourth
Matthew.
full moon in a season, then it's a blue moon, and then it's also a super moon.
Oh, okay.
So,
So it's
hey,
supposed to be a
Matthew.
good time to plant.
You're supposed to plant things that fruit underground on a full moon, and you
Is
plant
that the
things
way it goes?
that fruit
I know
above
that's on top of the ground.
on a new
It's
moon.
are we above ground or underground? You say underground in the full moon,
Underground on a full moon and above ground on a new moon.
on the new moon. I get those confused. So we got it right now.
Maybe. You check the farmer's almanac. I think it'll tell you.
I read it every year. And every year I get confused for some reason or another. Hi,
I
Mm-mm.
always
Shantae.
think I always think root vegetables for a full moon. So onions,
Okay.
potatoes, um turnips, radishes, rutabagas, anything that has like a bulb or root, carrot,
Mm-hmm.
parsnips, things like that on a full moon.
On a full moon, and then
Yeah.
everything else that grows above ground is on a new moon.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the reason is because on a full moon, let me get this right. The moon is going to the phase where it's getting smaller. And
Okay.
so
Right.
the underground part is going to get established. And on a new moon, it's going to a phase where it's getting larger. So the above ground part is getting bigger.
So the full moon makes anything growing underground bigger because of the effect it has on it by
Right.
being full.
It makes the roots and everything under it, underground part grow. But
Oh,
look, first of all, I don't follow that.
but it's interesting. It's interesting also in the fact that most people a long time ago that's what they lived their life by because that was their science.
That was their way of the
Right.
Right,
science.
and it
Yeah.
obviously
Right.
Right.
worked. It obviously
Well, the
worked.
thing is, I plant everything on every moon. And I don't keep up with what does best when. I just plant all the time, and some of it will grow and some of it won't, and I don't want to
Mhm.
worry about it. But
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do, I do, I really do follow the moon cycles because so much of our lives follow the moon cycles. People don't realize it. They don't
Hmm.
realize it until you start paying attention. You really don't realize it. But the moon affects the tides. It affects the fluids in your body. Your body is so much water. It affects the fluids in your body, so it affects how you feel. And if you don't pay attention to it, then you don't know. But if you start paying attention to it, you'll realize that our bodies do follow the moon cycles.
Yeah, if you actually really and truly study it. Let's see here. Hmm. What in the world?
But I don't study it hard. I
For the
just
next 3 days, it's gonna be a super blue moon.
well, I think that
What?
technically it was like at 4:45.
Hey, Lady
No,
Sky.
at 2:45 p.m. today was the depending on where your location is. But yeah, the moon will be full for the next. The influence of the full moon is usually about 3 days before and 3 days after.
No.
Okay. Okay, Bob Brownlee, how you doing there, lady?
We're also in a retrograde. I know. Let me just tell you, 11 days without the internet. I know it was a retrograde. Thank you very much. You didn't have to tell me that.
Yeah,
when,
you did good though. Some people go crazy. Get out the
when
grid like
crazy
that.
stuff starts happening to technology and communications, you check and see if we're not in a retrograde. Because when
Your
Mercury goes
contact.
retrograde, communications goes crazy. Just saying.
More beans, more green beans going in here now. I tell you, I'm planting.
I need to do that today.
Keep them going.
I need to do that today because
When
I
you
don't have
go out,
none.
one
I don't have
bush,
none.
one bush. When you go out and one bush gives you 3, and another one gives you 2, you got to plant a lot of them to get enough to cook or put away. See, instead of getting one freezer bag, and as you get 2 or 3 a day, pull them in the freezer bag. Get enough to put in to fill up at least half a freezer bag, at least a gallon. And then if you want to just go on and cook them, you go on ahead and cook them. But you have to put out more plants. So,
Now, I'm going to say when I planted the last time, and it's been a few years, but no, let's take that back. The last time I planted just regular bush beans, green
mhm.
beans, I planted, I want to say I planted 12. And
What's the next?
I was picking them every single day.
Oh
Mhm.
They
yeah,
was
that
they
sounds
was
nice.
just they were giving. I was like, ooh. And then I went back like after 2 weeks, I went back and planted like 12 more.
There you go.
And
That's
I
what I'm saying.
had so many green beans. I had green beans coming out my ears, and I'm like, I'm not doing this again. Now last year I did yard long beans,
Mm.
and I
How
don't
was
care
they?
for
Oh, what was it about the yard long beans that you didn't care for? Hey, Duval.
I love the
Hey,
taste of green
Duval.
beans. I
Good
love
night,
the taste of
everyone.
green
I'm
beans. Hey,
sorry.
Duval.
Just waking up, back to bed. See you tomorrow. Okay, good night.
Good night now. Get some rest.
Is
So
it
they
better
don't
if
taste
you
tender and
Serena.
nice
you
like green
earlier
beans.
you saw Jeopardy? No, she didn't see Jeopardy. We don't watch
Serena,
Jeopardy. Miss
we're
Peachma
not
don't
gonna
watch
do
TV.
that.
Hmm? What's she talking about?
She getting ready
She
to get
asked you a
blocked.
question earlier and you didn't answer her. And then she asked uh uh
She getting ready to get
Granny.
blocked. She don't know. I'm not
She
trying to play tonight.
she asked Gulf Coast Granny, would it be okay? Would it be okay for her to uh do it? Would it it's hard for me to explain.
No,
But she,
and there's no explanation needed. I don't know
she
what
wanted
she's
to
on
know
going on about
if
tonight,
that
but we're not gonna do it tonight. Okay, I'm not
was
gonna do it, Serena. We're not doing it. So
Oops,
stop right now,
sorry.
or you will
It's
be
okay.
blocked.
It's okay.
No, it ain't. I'm not
No,
tonight.
I'm
It ain't
telling
okay.
Golf Coast Granny it's okay because she said, oops, sorry, y'all.
Oh, it's not you, Golf Coast Granny.
You say try because Golf Coast Granny told her, try it, Serena. You got me over here giggling.
But
Mhm.
the yard long beans, I
Yeah.
like green beans. I love green beans. I like them pretty much just lightly steamed. I love the
Mhm.
flavor of them. Yard
Okay.
long beans don't taste like green beans to me. They taste similar, but not like it. The texture's not the same and the taste is not the same. And so I was wanting green beans.
So are they like tougher or
They're
not
not
as
tougher
tender?
or anything. They just taste different. They
Okay.
just taste different. They're not bad. Most people say, oh, they taste just the same. To me, they don't taste just the same. I think if I cooked them a lot more, a lot of people cook their beans a lot. I don't. I like mine barely steamed, barely I like them very tender,
You like them crunchy.
and I mean I like them. I pick them young, but I like them hot, just hot. You know,
The blunt
Yeah.
just
part.
enough that they're cooked. But I
So
don't like them overcooked. I don't like them soft.
do you put butter or do you put onions and potatoes or what do you put in your green beans when you cook them?
If I'm gonna cook them with potatoes, I cook the potatoes until the potatoes are halfway done, and then I put the beans in
Okay, so you do it like that.
because I
Okay.
don't want my beans overcooked.
Okay.
I will put butter. I'll put onions in them, salt, pepper, whatever in there. Garlic. I love garlic in it. I like bacon in it. But like I said, I don't like them overcooked. So potatoes take longer to cook. It's like when I cook cabbage. If I'm gonna cook cabbage and put potatoes in it, I'm gonna cook the potatoes first, and then I'm gonna put the cabbage in when the potatoes are just about done because I don't want my cabbage overcooked.
I've never had potatoes and cabbage cooked together
You don't
before.
know what you're missing.
I've never had that before.
You
That
ever
sounds
had cabbage and potatoes cooked
Cabbage and
not
together
potatoes.
with some
not in the
sausage
same pot.
and some
No.
carrots?
Oh my
Girl.
gosh.
Golf
You
course
put your
says that she's
potatoes up
not
and you
gonna
cook
be.
them until they're about 3/4 of the way done. And then you put your cabbage in because you just want your cabbage to steam up. And you put the cabbage in there. Oh my God, it is some good eat.
Really? I
Put
have
some
never had that
cornbread
before.
or put some sausage in there. Oh,
Oh.
cook
Well,
the
you
sausage
telling me something?
first, then put
With
the
some
potatoes
bacon.
in, then put the cabbage in, and with some
Mm.
cornbread, I'll eat a whole plate.
Ooh,
Just
ooh,
go ahead and
ooh.
pile my plate up like
I'm
this.
gonna have to try that. I'm gonna have to swing that
Mm.
on my honey. Galco says she's had yard long beans and she hated the texture. They are squeaky.
Mm.
Okay.
See?
Did she say squeaky? I've never heard that description before, but that sounds interesting.
Okay, frozen green beans are squeaky. You know, if you buy frozen vegetables, the green beans in them are squeak. They
Hmm.
squeak on your teeth. I cannot
Really?
stand them. Oh, I can't
Okay.
stand. Don't give me no frozen. If I get a frozen green bean, I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna squeak on my teeth. I don't like it.
Ooh, hey,
Mm.
Galco. Yes. Well, that's interesting. That's enough for me. I saw it when I was going through. I get all these vegetable seed catalogs, as all of us should be doing about now, on my email. And I was going through because of course they're advertising selling seeds on sale, 30% off, 50% off on the seeds. And I saw these yard long beans. I said, well, I haven't tried these. I wonder what they taste like. I'm good.
I'm
I'm gonna stick with this.
I'm gonna try the which one is the one that Nicole has? Is it the dragon tongue? She said
I've
that
heard of
one.
that.
I think it's called the dragon tongue. I
I've
want to
heard
try
of that.
that one. Like I said, I didn't care for the yard long, but you know what? Hey, I want to try something
Mike says my mom used to cook veggies till the water was green and the veggies gray.
new. That
She was
part I
so
can't
with my
stand over.
mama. That was
I
my
can't,
mama.
I can't stand overcooked vegetables.
That was my mama. Brownie says yes, cabbage and potatoes with hot water cornbread. Go on, girl. You sounding good.
That part.
I'm gonna have to try that. I got to ask my honey if he's had that before.
That's
See,
my
y'all gonna
dinner for
talk about food
tomorrow.
again. Yeah.
Yeah, who started that?
I don't know who started that. Where did it come from, y'all?
I don't know
Mama
where that
did.
come from. We was talking
Mama
about
started talking about
crochet.
food.
We was talking about crochet until somebody got up here and knitting until somebody came up here and started talking about food.
Must have been Mama. She quiet now, but she knows she started.
Somebody said something about did you drop some seeds today?
But that was seed. We weren't talking about no food. Like seed.
Oh, that's when you start talking about green beans.
Yes, yes. I'm like, look. Look. My cupboard is not bare. This is going right in my cupboard, just like this. Everything ready. I'm gonna drop it too. I think I'm gonna try some melons that'll only take 45 days. I need to find something that will take 45 to 60 days. See if I can get some melons coming on. I have some out in the garden, but I
What kind
want
of
to.
melons?
I didn't do the real big ones this year because I didn't have the space for them. So I did the small ones, like the sugar babies and the what's the other crimson sweet. I didn't do the huge ones. So I'm thinking Who somebody's supposed to be sending me? I ain't gonna call no name. The
Oh,
what's that Mona is growing out there in her yard? The
That
Korean.
Korean
oh,
melon,
that Korean melon?
Yeah, I don't think they take a long time to
they don't.
produce. Okay, I really want to have some Korean melons going. So as soon as I get some seeds,
You
I'm
gonna
going
drop them,
to.
huh?
I'm dropping them. I'm gonna give it a try. Our first frost date is November
November
the
something. Yeah.
13th. The 13th.
And
So
it ain't gonna frost.
well, it's just one day. It's just one day.
It's not
Period.
even one day, it's like an hour.
Yeah. So I
The
can
temperature
cover it
drops
up
down for
and
like an hour. So you can throw
yeah,
a frost blanket over it and be
yeah.
good.
Because I'm still dropping sweet potato slips.
You
So
are
Guess what?
so
Them
funny.
sweet potato slips. Look, you better start eating them leaves.
oh, I
Thank
got
you.
tons of leaves. I got leaves to spare. Trust. So the leaves I understand are good.
They are. I cooked some today.
So was that your first time?
Yup, it was my first
So
time.
what it
I
tastes
got
like,
a
Mom?
video on it. I've cooked them several times.
So you say
Green,
it tastes like spinach?
No, they
green.
kind of cook like spinach.
They cook like spinach, but they taste like greens.
They taste like
Really?
green.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what did y'all put in them? I want to know. What did you
All
cook with?
I did was this is what I did. I'm gonna give you step by step instruction.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what I did was I took a little bit of olive oil and put it in the pan, and then I already had my sweet peppers and my onions and garlic already in my little mixture because that's what I cooked this morning. So I had some extra. So I put that in there and sauteed it a little bit, make the house smell good. And then I took the rest of it, took the slips in there and dropped it in there. And I, moved it around a little bit. And then I took a little piece of butter and put up in there and put it in there. And then I put some seasoning in there and mixed it all up real good, put the top on and let it cook for a few minutes. And I was eating.
Uh-oh. So instead of my letting
Hey, buy you
the
sugar.
Hey, my
the
you sugar, 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 sugar,
hey
sugar.
by you, how you doing? So the deers coming, if they can get to it, so I can just clip back the part that the deers be putting their little mouths on and just go on and take it in the house and cook it fresh every day, just about. So I
And
got to
look,
get.
look.
I got so many
That's
of
what
them
I'm
out there.
thinking about doing. I'm
All I
thinking
want to say is
oh,
Mona likes sweet peppers and onions and olive oil and butter.
yeah, I
Because
do.
that's how she cook everything.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, that's pretty. That's a hot pepper.
It says it's a habanero, and
That is
Really?
not a habanero.
I'm scared to eat it because I don't even think I have habanero. I think this is a habanero. The one
Cabanado.
I don't.
Habanada.
Yeah, I think that's what this is.
Did you plant habanado?
Yes, I did.
Hey, D Moon. Hey, Wanda
That doesn't
Carr.
look like
Hey,
a
D-Lou.
habanero.
Hey, Wanda.
I didn't want
That
to
does
call
not
you
look
out,
like
D
a
Moon. You sent me
habanero.
something.
D-Moo said he sent you something.
Hey, Wanda.
I am so excited. You have no idea. I can't wait till
This
it
is
comes.
so pretty. I wanna taste it so bad.
What taste just a little piece of a
Taste
skin.
it. Cut the tip off of
Thank
it.
you, D Moon. Thank you.
I'm scared.
You ought to be
Like
scared.
nada. What's
Just,
nada? Nada,
just do a
nada
little bit.
habanero.
It does not look like a habanero. Does not.
I grew habaneros.
And I love them.
Love them. The
Yeah, I
flavor
grew them
was
last
so
year.
unique.
I was disappointed though.
Citrusy.
Really?
Can tell by smell too.
Sometimes
Yeah.
you can.
It don't smell hot. You see, I got it all up in my face.
Why don't
So
you? Why
it
don't
might be the
you
habanada.
Why
Because I
don't
think
you
I
cut
did
the
do
tippy
just
tippy
the? I was
end
gonna say the
off?
tip. Do just the tip. Just a
No.
tiny piece
Why
of
don't
tip.
you take a toothpick and stick it in the tip of it,
they open it and take a whiff,
and
you'll
then
know.
put the toothpick in your mouth?
I thought you were gonna
Habanada.
tell her to take a toothpick and stick it in
I
her
like it
nose.
shaped like that. It's a hybrid. Oh, yeah. See, I could take
I'm
some
just
of
saying,
these and
who's
put it
sending me
in
messages this time of night?
pickle juice and pickle it. That's what I want to do.
Mike said it looked like a
Ooh,
knot.
you know what I did with my cowboy candy?
What?
So I made cowboy candy last year. Um and I used jalapenos. And for whatever reason, I didn't think those jalapenos were that hot. But that it came out really super super hot. And I'm like, I can't use this. So I took them and I took some baby dills. I had some baby dill pickles and I
Mhm.
sliced them and I put half of the dills and half of the cowboy candy and I put the juice from the dill pickles in it and let it sit. So now I have a sweet spicy dill pickle.
It's interesting.
So
Does
it,
it smell hot,
that is
Mona?
not a habanero.
Hey, Wanda Car.
See, everybody's saying
And it's
habaneros
not.
don't look like that. Okay,
Oh,
stick the
But my
toothpick in.
habanados didn't look like that
I
either.
did
My
stick it in
habanados were
there. Put
smooth.
it all the way in there. See,
Okay,
But
now put the tip of
I
that in your mouth.
put it in my
Oh,
mouth.
taste it
yeah,
on your
just taste
tongue.
it. Just on your tongue.
Any heat?
Nope.
Okay, see,
That's a bell then.
I've
That's
got some baby bells that look like that.
yeah, that's one of those. It's a baby bell.
Hey, Indiana Jackson.
Yeah, I've got some baby bells that look like that. Sure do.
Well, I seen it was fully red, and then when I went outside, there was a cat out there, so I hurried up and grabbed my peppers. Don't y'all ain't gonna be
Hey,
eating my
Indiana
food.
Jackson.
Hey,
The moon
perfect.
keeps
Hey,
saying,
Indiana
Mona, that's not a
Jackson.
habanero.
Oh wow, Felicia. Wonder if we could
How
pickle
perfect baking.
okra with that cowboy candy.
Okay, because the cowboy candy is sweet and hot. My cowboy candy came out really, really hot. I could not do anything with it. I'm like, well, I'm not throwing it away.
So what you
So,
So
doing
I
with
can
it?
take this and put it in my pickle jar, huh?
Yep, yep,
With the pickle juice.
yep, yep.
don't pickle it, girl. Eat that thing. If
I
you
ain't
That's
gonna be able
right.
to eat it. Hey, Melissa P, how you
Hey,
Hey,
doing?
Melissa
Melissa P.
P.
That sounds great. 45 days.
What happened in 45 days?
I don't
You
know.
said something about 45 days.
I got the paprika
I
seed
did.
from Joe.
You
Oh,
said
I'm
you was
talking
going
about
to
growing
plant
some
something that
watermelon. Hmm.
for 45 days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want something that I can grow within 45 days, and I'm going to look it up now because I need to go it and plant it tomorrow. Well, I'll paper towel it tomorrow or tonight and get it started. Because
I
this is
like
this
pickled
is
okra. I don't need the Bloody Mary.
You know what's good? Freeze dry
Yeah,
okra.
I'm gonna cook these with some eggs.
that's what Mike said. Be great with eggs and throw some onions in there too.
Y'all be
Oh
messing
my
up a
goodness!
perfectly good egg by putting stuff in it.
Oh,
I don't,
Nope,
girl,
I don't
let
want
me tell
nothing in my
nope.
egg but butter.
no, mm-mm.
I
I
like
Nothing
my
start
but
off with
egg
butter.
some
like
butter and
that.
put that egg down in there, 2 eggs, and scramble it lightly, and throw some onions and bell pepper on top of that,
Nope. Nope.
and some
Nope.
cheese.
Nothing but butter. Okay, I'll take cheese, but that's it.
Oh yeah, with some
Yeah,
cheese. That's what I had this morning for breakfast.
I usually have cheese eggs almost every day.
goat
I have
cheese would be good.
I usually have cheese eggs, but I don't put no vegetables in my eggs. I just have eggs.
So you get your
Okay.
eggs, you get your protein, you get your vegetables all in one.
I don't do vegetables. You know I don't do vegetables.
I'm just saying. I
Mhm.
did.
But I do eggs. Really incredible. You know what? Is that right?
I just make an omelet right there in the pan, hold it to the side, fold it over, flip it on one side again, and I'm through with some grits. That's a good thing.
No, I ain't had no grits today. I ate
Yeah, no, I
oh,
don't need them.
I took a potato. I took one potato and chopped it up in cubes, little
Hey,
bitty
Melissa
cubes.
P. Did we speak to you? Hi, did I
Yes, you
I,
speak to
did
you?
speak to Melissa P.
Oh, okay. I have grits like at least 3 to 4 days a week. Golf
Yeah, I don't.
Coast Granny said, I like eggs cooked just about anyway. Hey, I hear you. I hear you.
And
At least
sometimes
let it
not
sit
cooked
in.
at all.
Ooh, you eat a raw egg? Ew.
Did
Oh my goodness, you just make
you
me
just
sick.
say ooh? Wait a
I
minute.
I
said,
used to
ew.
drink it.
Did you
I
just
used to
say
drink it.
ooh?
Don't make me sick.
I was gonna make omelet, but wife wanted scrambled.
I put egg yolks in my bone broth.
Mm.
Okay. But doesn't it cook
My
when you put
chickens
it in
don't
there?
strike though. I'm going to have to buy
Well,
some from
it
the store
doesn't.
so
It
they make
doesn't. I
that
mean, it
wet.
gets warm, it gets hot, but it doesn't fully cook.
How your chickens? They on strike. What's wrong with them when they don't produce eggs? Golf
Yep,
Coast.
I heard yum. Huh.
Chickens go on strike. I mean, they do have to take a break from time to time.
We have
Okay.
someone
So
named Meat
you ain't
Better
gonna want
said they
to
love
have
this
all them
channel.
babies.
You guys,
Hmm.
So
there's
what?
somebody that says Meat Better. How you doing? Meat Beater. Love this channel.
Egg drop soup. Well, I don't use the white, Mike. I just use the yolk because the white cooks at a different rate. So I just use the yolk because the yolk, you can make over easy eggs and sunny side up eggs, and the yolk is hot, but it's not hard. I like a runny yolk.
Oh, you're a new subscriber? Subscriber? Okay.
Who?
Meat
Let
Beater.
me.
PAUSE. They'll
Hmm.
get busy again when it cools off.
Hmm.
Yeah, the chickens do take a break.
Hmm.
Sometimes in the heat of the summer, sometimes in the cold of the winter.
Oh, so you have a new subscriber on your channel. This must be on your
Gotcha.
channel,
I'm not sure whose channel this is.
not mine.
Bella gave up. She walked over to the door. She stood over there for a little while. She looked at me and then she went. She said,
Hmm. Is she that tired?
she just sat down. She gave up. She's like, "You're not paying me no
No
attention. You're not gonna
attention.
let me go outside. You're not gonna talk to me. Oh, no, what's wrong with you?"
So when it gets hot outside, like it is now, the chickens don't lay eggs. Is that right? Am I getting it?
It
I don't know.
it's not that clean um of a breakdown. When I guess you could say
Mike, are you on my channel?
Mm. Uh-uh.
Jane Doe.
um
What's up, baby?
so
I get him on
when
phone.
when chickens get under stress, it can be from the cold, it can be from the heat, it can be from any number of things. They may stop laying if they're under stress.
Okay.
um it may be that they've been laying for a while and their body needs a rest. So yeah.
Okay. Okay. So it's funny how they're just so smart and they can choose to not produce.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. It's like any other living thing. Um when you're under stress, your body starts to shut down and go into survival mode.
Okay.
and reproduction takes a lot of energy. So you're not necessarily going to use that energy for reproduction when you're
Thank
just
you.
trying to live.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting everywhere but into mine.
What you trying to do, Mona?
I was trying to take care of the little visitor, but
Done.
It's amazing how people find you, isn't it?
Right.
I had to laugh. It really makes me sad.
mm-mm.
It is what it is, you know.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Gulf Coast Granny, they'll get busy again when it cools off. Yeah, that's what she said. Um,
Oh, okay. But in the meantime, you have to go to the grocery store, huh? Like the rest of
well,
the
it
people.
depends because a lot of people have a lot of eggs.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times I mean, if you have a lot of chickens, then you can have a lot of eggs. I mean, each chicken produces about an egg
If
a
you
day.
eat a lot of eggs, yeah.
If you got 25 chickens, that's a lot of eggs.
Yeah,
If you're
yeah.
not selling them or giving them away, and they can store for quite a while. There are different methods to storing eggs.
Uh-huh. Bob
Um,
Valley said, looks like a hitchhiker up to no good.
that part.
Hey, Glenn, that truth. Am I saying it right? What y'all talking about? How you doing?
Glenn, the truth. What y'all talking about? We talking about chickens.
Chickens when they produce and when they don't produce. The
Yeah,
education of chickens when they lay eggs and when they don't and why. Because most people think chickens lay eggs all the time, but they
they
don't.
don't.
If
They
Poppy
don't.
hadn't taken all my eggs to his coworkers, I'd have plenty. Yeah, gotta watch that sharing thing.
Yeah.
So you can keep eggs sitting out for if you don't wash them. I understand if you don't wash them, you can keep them what they call the bloom. Don't wash the bloom off. I'm learning. You can keep them sitting out. They'll last for a couple of weeks.
I don't know.
Is that right? Or who is that? We're talking to a Gulf Coast
Gulf
Granny.
Coast Granny. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Nifty.
They other places don't other places outside the United States just do not refrigerate their eggs because they don't wash them. When you wash them, it takes off the protective barrier and it allows organisms to get inside them and then for them to spoil. And so, yes, that is true. I don't know how long they will last with if you don't wash them, or there's actually a process where you can wash them, but it's a certain process that doesn't break the barrier.
Well, Mike says you can freeze treats to help them stay cool, like frozen old vegetables. Are you talking about? We still talking about eggs, Mike?
He's talking about chickens.
Oh,
You
freeze
can
treats.
you can give them cool treats and
Oh,
to help them stay cool. Um, that part.
she says, Granny says, I kept mine out for a month before and they were fine. Okay. And I
Yeah,
floated them to be sure. Okay.
yeah,
Okay. So she checks them.
yeah.
So when you float them, you put them in water. Does that take the bloom off and you can still keep them out?
There's a certain pH the water has to be to keep the that barrier on them. I can't remember what it is. My supervisor's daughter raised chickens and she was telling us all about the whole process of it. But there's other things that you can do to preserve eggs too. Eggs can be frozen. Eggs can be water glass, and that will keep them. I think water glass will keep them up for up to a year. Um, so there's processes to use to preserve eggs for the long term. And if you are a person who has a lot of chickens, like I said, if you have 25 chickens and you're getting 25 eggs a day, and that's a lot of eggs. And so at some point you're going to have a lot of, um, a whole bunch of eggs. We kept, when we had chickens, when I was growing up, and we had chickens, we had a refrigerator in our garage that was just for eggs. And so we may have 12 dozen eggs in there at any given time.
So
Hey,
she has,
GT.
I have 11 chickens and usually get 8 to 10 a day. That's a lot. Where
Yeah.
you live?
Yes,
Most
yes, Nifty. You can call me Mona if you would like. You or Sifting some soil, whatever floats your boat.
Melissa say
Um,
my veg is
what's
still
her
I have a
name?
green.
scarf on
Been a
my shoulder.
long growing season here.
Um,
Just started getting warm. Okay.
I forgot the ladies. What's the lady's name? Mona,
ooh,
the lady who does all the canning and the homesteading.
Homestead Heart.
Homestead
Yeah,
Heart.
Homestead Heart. Yeah, that's who you. That's the channel you need to go to, GT Junior, to find out how to keep your eggs.
So Melissa P, what is your grow zone, please? You said that it's been a long growing season here. You just started getting warm. What is your grow zone? If you put fresh unwashed washed eggs in oil, they would last 50 years? Huh?
If you do what now?
If you put this is from Mike, if you put fresh unwashed eggs in oil, they will last 50 years.
Okay,
Real truth?
I don't know.
I'm asking Mike. I'm going to say real truth to him. I mean, that's good to know. GT was the one who said he needed a way to save his eggs. Well, Mike just told you, GT, put them in some
Um,
oil.
check out Homestead Heart's channel, GT Junior. She's got a lot of information on eggs. A lot.
Time traveling Tarot. How you doing?
So all you guys like poached egg, Melissa and
I love eggs.
Gulf Coast Granny. I used to eat poached egg. I think I used to eat that a long time ago.
I love poached eggs. I
Yeah,
haven't
no,
poached any in a
about
while,
eating
probably a couple of
boiled
years now.
eggs.
But I for a
Okay.
while there, I was eating poached eggs every day. I go through cycles of how I want my eggs cooked. Like the other day, I was like, I do not want another scrambled egg. You know, it was like, okay, just fry it. You know, but yeah, I go through cycles of I don't want it this way, or I do not want another boiled egg. I do not want another boiled egg. But yeah.
Trappers will store eggs in buckets of oil. Okay, Mike. I've never heard that. Not that I knew about a lot about eggs in the first place. But I'm entertaining getting some one or two chickens because I tell you,
Time traveling tarot. Hello.
hello, time traveling tarot.
Wow, all three of us said it different.
How is it pronounced?
I
Tarot.
don't know.
Tarot.
Tarot. Yeah.
Mike says, I don't know how I feel about eating a 50
Yeah, that part.
you know, egg.
But you
That's
know,
good to know.
there's fermented eggs and there's pickled eggs and there's all kinds of things that people eat.
Pickled eggs is good.
I've never had a pickled egg. I've never
Oh my word. Oh, it's good. I
You know, I
turned
have some
black.
pickle juice in there. I think I'm gonna
It
boil an
turned
egg and
black.
put it in some
It's
pickle juice
like
and see how it tastes.
bad
I have
cheese.
never had a pickled egg.
Oh,
I
they
haven't
good.
either.
They good.
Never had a pickled egg. It
But you
just
know,
does not appeal to
I'm
me.
thinking you're right, Mama. They're good because I've taken a boiled egg and cut it up on my salad and put like some vinaigrette oil on it or some Italian
Yes.
oil on it. It's got to
Yes.
be the same taste.
It's good. It's the
Okay.
same thing. It's good.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
Mike said it turned black, stink like bad
Yeah, no.
cheese.
Hard boiled eggs have the most protein. The oil stops oxygen from turning the eggs. My chickens, they make good friends. They'll tell you business and they're good listeners. I have coffee with mine every morning. Okay.
So Mike said something about they turn black and stink like bad cheese. What you
I
saying?
enjoy
The
my
eggs once they set
chicken.
in the oil?
Those
They make
are
good
those, what
food.
do they
They don't
call those
kill your
eggs? The
baby.
ones that the
They
ones
go
that
the goodness
are
one. I
they're
have
not even really, they're eggs. What is it called? Google 100-year egg. Oh, what are those things called? Oh, I can't remember what they're called. Mike, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. The ones that are black, but they're halfway developed. They're a fertilized egg. They're halfway developed. They're black, and yeah, it's like a embryo.
Okay, I just read what golf course coach said. Thank you, Mona. I think I didn't know that that was from her, but yeah, they make good company, huh?
Yep.
Okay, have the most protein. Melissa says they have the most protein. Google 100 years. Those Asian eggs. I've never had an Asian
Those I forget what they're called. They have a name.
fertilized eggs called what? Balut.
Yeah, that one. The balut. Yeah, you look that up.
I don't know. Do I really want to look? I don't need to stop eating eggs now. Maybe I need to stop right now.
Um, you will not.
Oh, we playing dominoes with the wife. Awesome.
You would not.
Golf course said I had one egg go bad. I went to crack it. It exploded in my hand, and the
Oh, I
smell
didn't
made
think
me gag
that.
for hours. It was the most
Okay,
horrific thing
I haven't
I've
had an
ever done in
egg
my
that
life.
was
I've
like
had. I
inside.
know what a bad egg is like. We've had
What
those. You know,
happened?
when you have chickens, on occasion you get a bad egg.
Pickle eggs made with pickled beet juice is delicious. That's what Bob Brownlee says. Glenn,
The
that
chickens
truth
get
says I'm
old
54 and I
sometimes.
haven't had an egg that I was eating when I
What?
was a child.
Link.
When it
We
happened,
don't do links over here.
yes,
We don't do that over
17.
here. Time traveling tarot.
What does that mean? When chickens get older, sometimes they change sex.
We
They
eat
do.
those
I,
in my house. Oh Lord.
I watch
oh
many
my
Asian
gosh. Hey
channels
Zach.
and they eat those balut
Hey
eggs.
Zach.
Hello,
Yeah.
Zach. So
I
what is
don't
a
know.
balut?
I don't know that I could eat the balut.
Let me look and see what that is. I'm not gonna get sick, right? Y'all not, I'm not gonna be like not able to eat tomorrow.
I don't know if it depends on how strong a stomach you have. I
Is it
have
gonna be
never,
like
I've
that?
never not been able to eat.
It'll take me out for a minute. Let's see here.
I think I'm gonna have to frog this because I don't think it's gonna be enough.
What?
It's not gonna be enough yarn to do this last row I'm trying to do.
Last row on what?
On the scarf I'm making.
Oh,
Oh, it's just a duck egg that's been allowed to fertilize been allowed to develop for a period. So it's almost a chicken before. Ooh, so you eating like a baby.
it's yeah,
Okay, let me
yeah,
turn. Yeah, that's
yeah.
enough.
And then it's like fermented or something.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say it's gross, but
it's part. It's half chicken
it's
and half
partially
chicken.
developed.
Yeah,
But I've seen people eat them and they say they're good.
Glenn, that truth says it's gross.
Melissa
If there's
in
if there
Grozone
is a rooster in a flock, sometimes a female hen will take on rooster characteristics and even crow. Whoa,
9.
whoa,
You'll find that in a lot of animal species.
wow. Zone 9. Okay, Melissa, that explains your long growing season. My Zach, hi Zach, what you say? My thumb is thumbitis. Is that what you're trying to say? Mediterranean climate, fog at night. Okay, Melissa. I love Mediterranean climate.
That is
So
so.
Gulf Coast says she's in 9 as well, Melissa.
Gulf Coast is in She's on the Gulf Coast.
Zach said my phone
No,
is
she's not.
throbbing from
She in
last night at
Mississippi.
Brewster. I'm
She
sorry to hear
is
that,
on the
Zach.
Gulf Coast.
Oh,
Why you say she not?
it's
Well, I don't know what.
Mississippi.
I hope your phone gets better, Zach.
Mississippi is on the Gulf Coast.
Oh, okay.
You didn't?
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't know that.
You just weren't thinking about it.
Gulf Coast says South Mississippi.
Yes.
Look, I always think of Florida being the Gulf Coast.
Well, Florida has two coasts.
Um, one on one side, one on the other side.
Yep. But Alabama, Florida, Mississippi,
You type it on the phone, and sometimes you hit enter
Texas,
before you hit
all on the Gulf of Mexico.
Zach, it ain't that kind of channel. Don't worry about it. You take care of your
Texas is on
phone.
the
Don't leave it
Gulf Coast,
together
too.
now.
Yeah, you right. I know Texas is on the Gulf Coast. I ain't thinking about yeah.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You said your ex is a Filipino, was a Filipino, and it gross. I've never been that hungry because the way that they eat, Gwen. I understand. Some people.
Hey, Harvey, Container Gardener.
Hey,
Yeah,
Harvey.
some
I
cultures,
I don't see her, but how
I missed
hungry?
it.
some cultures eat things that we don't eat.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And
There's
Just
some
'cause-
things we eat that they don't eat.
that's right. And just because we don't eat it, don't mean it's not good to
Right.
eat. It just means that
We
we don't eat it.
She's
That
so
part.
Glenn, that truth, you're from Mississippi.
Well, what?
Glenn, is it Glenn that truth?
I'm
She's
sorry.
they're from Mississippi.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got behind. South Mississippi. Texas is on the Gulf Coast too. Yep. You know, it's a blessing that you've never been hungry. Glenn, that truth.
Oh, congratulations, Harvey the Container, our gardener, on your fig tree that you got from T-Nog and how well it's doing and all the figs that you've gotten in this first year.
Nice.
That was so nice. I know you're excited.
I have
I
two
was
because
excited for you. I have figs on my tree. I talked about it last night. They are new fig trees, and they were just a stick, and they've been in a container for May, June, July, August, 3 months, and they are about 3 to 4 feet high, full of leaves and full of figs.
Nice.
Yes.
My figs are not getting ripe yet.
If you know you have up to 3 months. Once you see them come on, the knots come on up to 3 months.
There's tons of figs on my tree. Tons.
When did you
A fig.
first notice a fig being formed on there?
I don't even know.
Was it
I
like
can't remember.
a month ago?
It's longer than a month.
2
It's been longer
months.
than. So
You know,
yeah.
they have them to the first frost. They'll be, once the weather cools down some more. Like I said, this week is a good week to plant because it's going to get hot again in about maybe 4 more days. So go on ahead and get stuff started. Get in the ground or in a grow bag or a container and get those seeds out there if you started from seeds. And they're going to give them a chance to take off before it gets too hot again. If the heat's coming back. That's true, Felicia. I've been hungry and no one around me goes without food now that I'm not hungry anymore. That's
That
very
part.
good.
It's a blessing. I tell my children all the time, you ain't never been hungry. Not a day of your life have you ever been hungry. You better count that a blessing.
Mhm.
Because there are people out there who have been hungry. And then when you get hungry enough, you stop saying what you want to eat.
Exactly.
One thing I can say for sure, I will not starve because I'll eat it. I'll try it. You ain't gonna put, there ain't much you gonna put in front of me that I will not eat. I may not like it, but I'm gonna try it.
Well, Glenn, Truth says she loves this channel. Let
Thank
me
you.
see.
Thank you. Bella, what are you doing? You want to go outside?
I tell my younger kids who
Okay.
like to wear picky divas, my fault, but I tell them all the time, you never been hungry.
Elizabeth, he's a public. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you, Melissa. That was like, man, I looked and saw that. I had to turn my phone off. I did not need to stay there.
One thing about air layer and Harvey is that air layers are the age, whatever age of the tree, the limb that they're on, they're that age. So it's not like starting from scratch. It's not like starting from new. So once you get an established air layer, yeah, you can have fruit really soon because it's that age already. It's
Yeah,
all that it's already mature enough to be producing.
I was gonna go out earlier today, but I got busy on the phone with stuff. So I've got to get out in the morning and do some air layering.
I need to do some too because my husband bought me a full on kit for my birthday, and I have all the tools for grafting and air layer and everything. And I'm like, girl, you need to get to it.
So I can air layer now, or do I
Yeah.
need to wait? Because I
No,
still
you
got.
can air layer now. I know some people say, wait, no, you can go on ahead and air layer.
You can air layer anytime,
Yeah.
really,
It just
but
depends on the if the sap is going down, it's gonna take it longer. If the sap is
take
still up, so just go on ahead and do it now because once it starts going down, it will take a longer time. You just have to leave it on there longer.
one as long as your plant is actively growing,
Yeah,
you're
it's
good.
actually growing.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
good to air layer.
Now,
You don't
now
want to
when
try
the
to air
leaves
layer
start
when it's
falling,
when it's dormant. You don't want to try to air layer.
And
no.
I've never seen it go dormant.
Which one is that you trying? Oh, is it a
Alamande.
citrus? Yeah, citrus trees. Yeah, you can pretty much so do them. You know, it's just that it will still slow the growing process down because of the cooler weather. So you don't want to do it. I mean, you can still do it when it gets cooler and cold, but it's gonna stay on there for a while.
But your tree is big enough that it's probably not gonna bother it that much. I
Yeah.
mean, you
Plus,
just
you have a long growing season than we do.
I got a picture of what that thing looked like in 2020, and I had trimmed it back. And baby, I'm like, you know what? I need to trim that thing back just like back in 2020.
I've got two. I need to do a video. I've got two calamandins from seed from the ones you sent me. It's not producing flowers yet, but they're looking good.
Okay.
All right,
They're
then, Lou.
about
That means you got some sweet potatoes down in there.
they're probably about 2 feet high. Yeah, probably about 2 feet high, maybe a little bigger than that.
Mm.
Hmm. Yeah, the Gulf Coast is balmy too. That's right.
Yeah.
So, Demu, when did you plant your sweet potatoes? When did you plant the sweet? I mean, the slips.
You don't understand what we can feed ourselves, and it's more beneficial to our health. Glenn, the truth, you don't understand what. Balmy. That's a nice word for it. Yeah, that balmy.
I wish it was balmy here. I'll take that any day.
A balmy.
So you
I,
guys, oh, she
I,
said the previous post. What was the
uh,
previous post? Oh, you did your slips in May. Okay, yeah. You're gonna have some nice lips and they're gonna be plentiful. Plentiful.
I've been to the Gulf Coast. It's balmy. I found a flower on my sweet potato vine this morning. Oh, I love sweet potato flowers. They're so pretty. They're just so pretty. I love them. I did a video about it. It's so funny. Once I'm out in my garden and looking at stuff, I'll start going, "Oh, that's so pretty!" Like today, I almost did a video on the flowers on my tomato, and I'm like, nobody cares that you have a flower
Yes, we
on
do
your
because a lot
tomato.
of people not getting flowers on their tomatoes because it's so hot. And the season is just crazy right now.
But I got, the tomato that I got from the grocery store that I took the seeds out of. It's got a flower on it, and I was so excited. Actually, two of them. I saw another one today, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, this one's got a flower too!" I was like, "I should do a video."
It's
Nobody,
Christmas time.
nobody really cares. Nobody
Oh,
really cares.
yes, we do because a lot of people, like I said, are not getting flowers.
Y'all hold it down for a second. I need to let Bella out.
Jane Doe says beautiful scarf, Mona. You about
It
finished?
is pretty. Did you
Frogging
have
it
to
now.
take it out? What are you doing? Are you frogging it,
Yeah.
Mona?
What happened?
It's not enough yarn.
Oh,
Oh. Moon says, D Moon said,
I
did
have
you did a
nowhere near
video?
enough.
It is in my garden. It is something just jumped. I'm sorry,
is
D
it
Moon.
enough yarn to make just a flat scarf and not a ruffle one?
No, oh, I'm not. I'm just taking this road that I started. I
Can
just
you put like another color, like a solid color for that
no.
last row?
I have another ball.
Oh, okay.
Another scan to I'm gonna roll up and do that. I
Oh, okay.
don't want to add it twice. I just added this to it. I don't want to add twice in one row
Oh, okay.
on the
So
end
you
row.
posted a video today, D Moon. I'm gonna look it up right now. Looking it up right now.
I'll be right back.
Let's
Show the
see
sweet
here.
potato flour.
I didn't get
Yeah.
an alert. Well, let me see if it's up here. I didn't get an alert for your
Oh,
video.
you didn't?
Not for D Moon. Did you you uploaded one today
I
too,
saw
Mona?
it. I saw it.
I don't. I'm up to 9 hours ago. 11 hours ago. Oh, it was 11 hours ago. Let's see here. Oh, his fig tree is gorgeous. Your figs are large. Mine's are not that big. Growing garden update hashtag 3 for Grow Zone 7B 19 August 2024.
Just
Your
smart.
fig tree is 7 feet tall, be moved. Whoa.
Thank you, GT.
Is
That
your
was
fig tree in the ground, be moved?
most of the.
Oh, that's a big fig tree.
I
You
did a
guys, you get
video.
a chance, check out D-Mood, DMOOD video of today. Wow. Okay, Gulf Coast Granny, you said you did a video once on your red sunflowers, and how beautiful it was. I didn't care if anyone else liked it. Well, I'm gonna check it out and I'll let you know. I'm sure we're gonna enjoy it.
Of course.
Yeah, I see what you say. GT Junior says, "Oh, you saw that, Mona, huh? When you said the scarf looks nice." Okay. D moves up right. Okay.
Did Demu say his fig tree was 7 feet tall?
7 feet tall. He's showing
It
it's
must be
gorgeous.
cousins with mine.
It's gorgeous.
Mine is huge. Mine is at least 10 feet tall.
And it's loaded with figs. Oh, look at the
And
flowers.
it's
The
got
flowers are
figs
pretty.
all over it.
Red marshmallow flowers are gorgeous. That's beautiful. Hey, Abias, how you doing? You said
Hey,
hello.
Queen.
Yeah, I'm biased.
Golf course, have you tried fresh figs off the trees? Because I didn't like them until I grew my own.
I was meant to get my glasses. I'll be right back, y'all. I said that before. I meant to get my glasses.
Oh, look at your bay leaf. Look at your bay leaf. For 5 years? Okay. Oh, okay. Ooh, look at the pumpkins. Oh, my goodness.
I have a very important question to ask.
Purple Patch Crew. Ha! Yeah.
Professional in the house. I have a very, very important question. How can a person who can't see lose their glasses?
Easy.
It's, it's not that the glasses are lost, it's just that person can't see the glasses where they at.
No, they lost. They gets lost. I mean, I
Oh,
have my I have them, but they gets lost. I have missed. I have been late on so many occasions because I couldn't find my glasses.
I hate when I can't find my glasses
It's like, but you can't see.
Mm,
Why you even take them off?
because you be trying to see other stuff.
Well,
Or the
I
stuff
can't
that
see.
you're looking at, you don't need your glasses. That's just like I was playing the game on my phone. I took my glasses off so I can see it, right? But yet I got up and went over to put the dishes and stuff up and wash dishes. I still didn't have my glasses on. I was like, well, how am I gonna wash dishes and I can't see? Let me get up. Like, okay, look.
I mean,
Yeah,
it makes. I guess it makes more sense now than it did back in the day because now I actually can see to read.
yeah,
I, any kind of close work, I don't need my glasses for.
right,
I only need my glasses for middle
well,
distance and long distance,
right.
but not for close work anymore. So I guess that makes more sense now. But even when I couldn't see up close without my glasses, I was losing them.
Somebody say she love your hair.
My hair?
Yes.
Thank you. I'm biased. I
Like,
just twisted it.
my
I
hair
mean, it's just
is just
single. What is it called?
look, say it be on top of your head.
What is it called? They're just single twists. Uh, that's not what they're called.
Two strand twist.
No, they're not two strands. Comb coils.
Oh,
But I don't use a comb. I just use my fingers. Uh, finger coils. That's what it's called.
Demu, let me ask you a question. Did you just take a cutting from that? You said the fig tree is from a cutting. So did
That
you
someone
take that cutting and just stick it in some soil, some regular soil, and let it root? And that's how
Japanese
you did
pumpkin
it?
takes about 45 to 50 days. Start fruiting. Ooh,
she
I
said, "What?
hate pears.
I've tried them before. I killed my fig tree. I sort of killed it.
Trees that have really started. Wrong. It is wrong.
I know. Your glasses be on top of your head and you can't find them. I'm really bad about putting my glasses under my pillow. So I'll lay down in the bed and I'm reading, and then I'll take them off and I'll stick them under my pillow, and then they'll fall behind the bed. And then that's all she wrote, because by the time I realize what I did with them, it's like, where did I put my glasses? Why didn't I put them on the nightstand? I always put them on the nightstand, and then I'm looking and they're not there, and then I'm looking in the bed, and I'm looking under the pillows, and I'm like, well, did they fall behind the bed? And I'm looking under the bed, that all of that. And then they'll be in the bathroom. They want to be, I wouldn't have put them under the pillow. I thought I put them under the pillow, but really I didn't. I took them off when I washed my face, and yeah, it's crazy. It's just crazy. I have 3 pairs and I can't find one. I probably have at least 10 pairs of glasses around here. They don't all have the same prescription in them, but I can see in all of them. So that part, because I just do. I keep my old glasses because I might need them. I used to donate them, but yeah, something happened back in 2020, 2019,
I do it all the time.
and so yeah.
Are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. Girl.
Gail, I sent you some of those Japanese
I am
pumpkin seeds. It
sleepy.
takes about 45 to 50 days to start fruiting.
Okay, thank you, D-Move.
That's all.
My question to D-Move, all these trees that I'm seeing, all these fig trees I'm seeing, if you take most of them from a cutting and just stick them in the ground and they grew up like that? Because I hear so many people say they've had problems with just sticking them in the ground and sticking them in a containers of soil and they don't work out. So I'm seeing where you have a lot of fig trees, those small ones that's in the ground. Are you saying you just took a cutting and stuck it in the ground and they grew like that? Oh, you got the cuttings here. You already asked the questions. Got the cuttings from last February, started them indoors in cocoa coir. Okay, soil until roots came. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got some cocoa coir right there.
Now I did mine. I took my own cuttings and I put them in water, and it took a long time. It took probably 3 months, maybe longer, for them to start putting out roots, and that was just for the roots to start budding. It took that long, but eventually, yeah, that part I'm biased finger coils. But eventually they did, and I've got maybe 4 or 5. Y'all saw it in the video of them that rooted. But they're in small containers, like big, long, but small.
Oh, okay.
Containers. I bought some small containers for that reason. And they're about this big around, and they're probably a foot long.
Okay.
The containers that I bought.
Wow. Wow. And he's got a bunch of Korean medals. I'm looking and I'm like,
good night, Melissa.
I cannot wait.
Thank you.
Good night, Melissa. Thank you.
What the Korean melon smells like. Good night, Melissa. Thanks for being here.
I mean, he's just got tons of them. You can eat Korean melons almost every day, Mona, right?
What do they taste like? What do they? What?
Mona, what they taste like?
What it tastes like?
Korean melon.
It tastes like it's something like a cucumber. It's a sweet cucumber.
You said cucumber and what now?
She said a sweet cucumber. Like a pickle?
A cucumber and a sweet melon.
All I know is it's crunchy and it's sweet. Like a
Look at that smile she got when she talking about it.
Yeah, because guess what? I got about 4 or 5 of them out there that's getting ready to turn yellow in a little bit. I done forgot who I'm supposed to be sending some to.
Y'all are talking about
Doggone.
something that is so deep that I don't know if y'all understand.
Oh.
Tastes like a cucumber and sweet melon.
Make it
That's what he
Asian
said.
salt. What? Make it
Demon said he
Asian.
posted a video of how he got from
Asian
the
salt.
root.
Okay,
I
I'll
got some
watch that
tahini.
tonight. Thank you, Delu.
I don't want the tahini. I want it straight up with the doggone melon. I don't want to add nothing to it. I
A
want it
cucumber.
straight up.
I need some seeds. Who got seeds
For what?
Seeds.
for the
Cucumber?
Korean melon?
How do pickles enjoy a moment? Oh, I want some seeds, Mona.
Make an
Is that
Asian
possible? Yeah, I'll
salt
make that
for the
possible.
Korean melon.
You get some seeds. You get
You
some
got
Eric,
seeds.
Korean melon seeds, Mama?
Huh?
You got melon seeds too?
I need some
Yeah,
Korean melon.
trying to think.
You
Where I
want
put
some seeds too, GT? I need some
yeah,
seeds.
yeah. GT wants some seeds. Mona.
D-Move, I need some seeds.
Yes, indeed. GT, we could make it possible.
What is
Korean
Asian salt?
melon.
GT Golf Coast, what is Golf Coast says GT, what
It's
is
Asian
Asian
salt.
salt?
Look, read the chat. What we supposed to be reading, Glenn the Truth? I thought Mona might have a few to share with me. I do, GT. That's why I said I'll make it possible.
Is it the same as the golden crispy melon?
A golden crispy.
Korean melon.
Uh,
Korean melon. Oh, that one's different. Korean
Alicia,
melon.
email your address.
D-Move? Who said that?
Yeah. D-Move.
Okay. Got you.
You know they ate your grape leaves and your grape leaves?
Yeah.
Man, I know you were heartbroken.
Live is over. I know she gonna be done drop that email address.
It's right there. There it is right there. FR Humphrey Creates.
Already up there. It wasn't up there already?
No, FR Humphrey Creates at gmail.com.
I'm so sorry to see what they did to your grapes, D-Move. I mean D-Move. My goodness. My deer don't bother my grapes, thank God.
My grapes are not doing nothing this year either.
Mine are doing something in spite of the fact that this is the fourth time I went out there today and my grapevine is back on the ground. But it's got some stuff still on it.
Mine might be doing something, but I'm afraid to go over there because it's too Duval got me scared to go out in my garden.
Really?
Because
Yeah,
she got
got all them
grapes
critters
out
and stuff
there
in
on
her.
hers.
She got all them critters and stuff, creepy crawlies in there.
What did you say?
Who what?
You know what? Glenn the Truth talking about read what he say, read the chat or something.
I'm trying, but I'm not seeing. I'm trying, but I just got my glasses on, so
Y'all are talking about, I read that. Y'all are talking about something that is so deep that I don't know. If y'all understand, love it, confirmation.
love confirmation. Okay, I don't understand.
Okay, I don't understand what he talking about.
It's Asian to read the chat. I did. Thought Mona might have a few to share with me. Darn dear, very
I
sad.
have 8 to 10 pairs. You have 8 to 10 pairs of what?
Oh, you okay, Mike?
Okay. Please read what I said. Okay, I'm trying to understand what you're saying, Glenn. Could you rewrite what you said?
I want some passion fruit.
I got some growing, but I don't know if it's going to
be careful stumping that baby toe. You know I done broke mine over here.
I want some passion fruit. I'm looking
You
at
didn't
his
break the
passion
baby
fruit.
toe, did you?
No,
No.
it's next to the baby
The one
toe.
next to it, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can grow passion fruit here. Can we? You say we can grow passion fruit in 8A?
It's native.
Okay.
It's native. We called them
I am going.
maypops growing up.
You know, my honey told me it was maypop because I showed it to me. He said, that's maypop. But I
That's
didn't think he knew what he
maypop.
was talking about.
It's native. You can grow it.
How it tastes.
I
Hello,
love passion
Gabby's
fruit.
girl. How you
It's
doing?
it's kind of sweet and tart, but it's not much to it. It's
Really?
really not much to it at all. And the seeds are crunchy. They like pop in your mouth.
Oh, okay. Hey, it's grandma's world.
Okay, I'm
Danny.
having a hard
Her
time with
first time here. Passion fruit has such a pretty flower. That's what Gulf Coast says. Well, I may just grow up for the flower, even if I don't like the fruit. I've got to try it and see.
Passion fruit has such a pretty flower.
it. It is beautiful. It is
Tastes like
absolutely beautiful. Hey, Gamma's World. It's Gamma's World. I brought an Asian melon about 2 weeks ago. It was so good. I messed up the seeds. Oh, Bella, stop. I just I was thinking about making a video about seed saving because when I cut that honeydew melon, I'm like, I'm gonna save some of these seeds.
Oh, we don't even give out the link, D-Move. We ain't gotta worry about that, baby.
What's wrong?
Be all
Don't
right.
forget who you let up on your trolls are putting. Oh yeah, that part. Yeah, we don't give out the link.
This is how we cheat this country.
This is how we cheated this country. Okay, I've never heard of an Asian melon. I was just looking it up a little bit ago. Um, there's Bella's barking. I need to go get her before she wakes somebody up in the houses that live near me. I'll be right back.
Went to some store.
Okay.
F.R. Humphrey, Georgia Peachnet. Have any of you read what I wrote about my plants and vines? No.
Who was asking?
Serena. Well, I
I
know.
read everything that you wrote, Serena, but you are asking the same questions that you've asked over and over and over again. Um, I can't answer your questions because I don't know
How
the
is
answers.
it's like first you in cucumber. How do pickles and she's with all these jokes.
No, she was asking about her stuff that only has male flowers that don't have no female flowers on it. What can she do to make them flower? You've asked those questions before. The answer's still the same.
They
But you
using
know
people who
what?
think you picture make them wave at you. What?
But you know what? That's fine.
They using people you they using people you think. Wait a minute. Where do you go? You think
People
picture
you think you put,
them
yeah,
waving.
picture and make
Oh, they
them
using people pictures that you think
what you
that you
think you
might know.
know. Yeah, we've seen that.
Waving.
Dima, we've seen that. We've seen it happen. We've seen it actually happen where they've used profiles of people that we thought you knew, and it wasn't them, and
Yep.
they're not real people. Yeah, we know.
Yep.
So the people who are allowed to come up are people who we have
Send the link out
sent
to.
the link to. Well, we don't put the link in the chat anymore. I know people want us to put the link in the chat, but we don't do that. And then even then, before we let people up, we have to see them moving and alive, and it's a real person, not just a picture of a person, or
Right.
right?
That's why we strict over here.
Yeah. Yeah, you do have to be careful. You do have to be careful because there's a lot of people out here who are really trying to. They don't have anything else to do other than
Expose.
to try to
Hey,
cause
Six
problems.
Bones.
And so you do have to be very careful. Hey, Six Bows is back.
Yes,
You're gonna have to change her names from
I
Six
do.
Bows to Six Bows and One Cat, or Six Bows and I don't know. I'm just saying.
I
Six.
know. When I first met Charlotte, I tried to go up on her channel. She never did let me up. I was like, okay, she don't know me. That's why she ain't let me up. She never let me up. I was like, okay, but I still hung out. I still hung out. But I understood. I'm not changing my name.
She said she's not changing her name. Well, it's always gonna be Six Bows because she is Six Bows.
Right. And one. Ah!
Six Bows and one.
I was alive. I was on a live on Saturday. Next thing we was watching porn. That
It
was
was
terrible and
terrible and funny. Yeah, it ain't funny. It's terrible.
nope, it is. Especially when it happened to you.
Yeah, it's terrible. And it can happen so fast you don't even realize what's
You
going
realize what's
on.
going on.
And yeah, that part.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay,
Do
Golf
like
Coach Granny. I
do
just
like
wanted
I
to tell a
did
member of
and
your family.
panic and let everybody see what's going on.
That part.
Then you gotta delete the whole thing.
Well, you don't, but you
I did.
sometimes that's the best way is to just delete the whole thing. Yeah.
And saw folks come in. My chat was making racist slurs, me terrible. All had one to P-bomb me.
We
Oh,
try to keep it,
I
we
learned
try
my
to keep it
sister. I know that's right.
peaceful over here. We like to talk about, gardening and crafting and food and eating food. you know,
How long we going tonight?
um, probably about 20 minutes more or less, but you ain't got to stay the whole time. You can say goodnight if you want to before you fall out your chair.
Ah!
Yes, food.
Yeah, because my channel is bringing a lot of riffraff.
Oh, you
It's,
got some more?
I don't think it's your channel.
I do.
Really?
Mm.
What? You look. Usually it's me.
Nope,
I,
it's not
I
you tonight. I'm over here with you tonight. I've been over here.
I think it's
Oh,
me
thank you.
Oh, it's you?
because yeah, I think it's me because it's letting me delete stuff
Oh,
and
okay.
block stuff.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's happened to someone I know last week too. I told her to delete the live and come back. That's what I had to do. I had to delete the live and come back.
Yeah,
GT Junior say stay on for 20 more minutes.
20 more minutes. Okay,
That
GT
is old shenanigans.
Junior.
Never fails. There he is. Hi, GT. I
And
thought when school started, all that was gonna slow down.
but there,
Mm,
I'm gonna say between the two. Well,
Some people ain't got nothing better to do.
Maybe putting it on private until you can edit it out. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't put it on private, but you have to on my channel you have to be sub for so long before you can come in. I think that's what helped a lot too.
Yeah.
Well, I need to do that again on mine. Do you have to do that every live?
I think we said it. Remember, we
You
went
can
through and
set it up as the default.
And it'll happen every live. It'll just hold them for what, 20 minutes?
yep.
Mm-hmm. I need to go in and make sure mine is set. I was in there messing around. I think I undid it.
Oh,
Bella
really?
is barking. Let me go let her in.
So we'll have to take care of that later on today. Mama,
What did she do?
a big one. She let out a big yawn.
Oh.
So we need to get her some coffee, something. She about to fall out the chair for
No,
real.
she need to just go to bed. That's what she need to do. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna do like I did yesterday. As soon as I get out off of here, I'm gonna go in there and go to bed. I made my bed. I took my shower and everything. All I
Let
gotta
me
do
see
is
what my weather's gonna be like for
bed,
today.
baby.
I need to get up early in the
Everything.
morning and get in the garden. Let's see. It's going down to 6 to 8 degrees tonight. Yeah, but only for an hour though. So I can get out there about 10 in the morning. It'll be 77 degrees. That'll be nice.
Oh, okay, GT.
Hmm. What GT talking about? My cuz came to town, been having a good
Wanna
week.
go to
Wow,
sleep?
good.
Yeah. Go to bed. Everybody's telling me to go to bed.
Go to
Good
bed,
night, all. Good
Jacob.
night, Harvey. Good
And I
night,
Harvey, I
Harvey.
see you tomorrow on your video. So you can get on up there and get out tomorrow. Let's see here.
Yeah, we done gone over. We were supposed to be doing 2 hours, and
Girl,
we
since
at
when
2
did y'all, oh, excuse me, hold the phone. When did y'all
What?
start paying attention to the 2 hour rule? This is this
She
new?
does 2 hours. I go as long as I want to. Ain't nobody
Mama
sit
hours.
do
out for
too.
2 hours.
Mona be on there for 4 hours while she talking. Who else live you was on anyway, Mona, before this one? Were you on somebody's 5 hour live earlier today? You know how y'all be doing.
I haven't YouTubed all day.
Me either.
You
It
need
is
to not
cool
YouTube.
outside, D-Move. It feels good outside. I was like, what? What's going
Well, I need to
on?
go outside and see. Now y'all know if you put our weather in there, it'll tell us y'all weather.
It's 67 degrees.
And if you want to drop your link, you can put SIF and it'll drop your link.
What if I type sift in?
Yeah. Sit don't no
Um,
just
Huh.
SIFT. SIFT. About to
Oh, I
play.
did something.
Plug.
Let me see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
what happened?
I typed it. I don't see it.
It say
It says 73. Okay, it's 71.
73 degrees in Montgomery. Clear. Conditions clear with the temperature of 73.
I'm
The
not in
wind is
Montgomery.
the wind is blowing from northwest at 3 miles per hour, and the humidity is 78%.
It feels
So
really nice
She
outside.
got 16 blooms on her bud.
I
On
don't
her
see my
bud.
weather.
Oh, to do your weather,
Because
you have to
you're
type
not on my
in.
channel.
Huh?
What
Typing in
channel are you on?
yeah,
You
on
on your
Probably on
own
your
channel.
channel.
You have to do it on Mona's channel.
Oh, I'm actually, I don't know whose channel this is. I'm probably on yours. Okay, I have to go to Mama's.
You have to
I'm
do it
on
on
my
Mona's
computer,
channel.
so I don't know whose channel I'm on. I was listening to Gulf Coast Granny. I had her on my phone. Let's see. Let me find
weather
my.
for Norman. Conditions are fair with a temperature of 79 degrees. The wind is blowing from northeast at 9 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 77%.
Whose is that?
Norman, Oklahoma.
Serena's. But now I know I'm on Felicia's channel.
You can do it on my channel too, Charlotte. To drop your link on my channel, do hashtag drop. And to do the weather, you do exclamation point weather space and your zip code.
Okay, so I just typed Sif on Mona's channel. I don't see
And
my
if you
11.
drop your link, it did.
And your link is dropped. And you look, I am Georgia Peach Nut. Confirmation was 17. You got 1,760 subscribers.
Yeah, I haven't been moving that much. I don't really.
You changed yours.
Change what?
Her thing. It does a confirmation thing on it. Mine doesn't do that.
Are you talking about what? You talking to me?
I
Mona.
am G-Food. And he only have 170 subscribers. Y'all need to go over there and
funny.
Get that link.
Yeah, they need to go to D-Mood.
Funny.
Yeah.
That is too funny.
He's got some great material over there, you guys.
Look,
great
I got
material.
70. How you dropped me?
I did. I don't know how I did it.
You was trying to drop you?
I was trying to drop me, but I dropped you. That's okay.
Well, I still never saw mine.
Did I yours is up there.
Yours 1,760.
Your channel dropped. If you want to do your weather, you have to do exclamation point weather space and your zip code.
Exclamation point.
Yep.
Weather space and then your zip code. Weather for Chester.
Weather space and what?
Your zip code. Temperature 66 degrees.
With the temperature of 66 degrees. The wind is blowing from west northwest at 4 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 91%. Ooh-wee! Baby.
I'll just check my phone. LOL. Yeah, that part. Yeah, if too many people do it at once, then Nightbot doesn't know what to do.
Right.
So.
Oh, okay. So Nightbots gets confused.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, you have to do it on Mona's channel or my channel. You can't do it on your channel. But hold on, I'll do it.
You don't have Nightbot set up on your
I thought. Look, I made a mistake. I have.
That's okay. 30296. There.
weather clear with the temperature of 71 degrees. The wind is what? Oh, the wind
blowing
is
from the northwest.
Northwest, 6 miles per hour. And the humidity is 79%.
It's almost the same as Montgomery.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's high. We had all that rain.
But y'all so close.
We ain't that close.
A stone's throw. We're close. We're close.
We ain't that close.
We are. We are.
Yeah, it is.
Close to me.
It is. It actually is pretty close. It's
about 3-hour drive.
It's not even that far. It's a little bit closer than that. It's kind. You're almost. It's almost not. It's not quite midway. It's further than midway. But like my brother lives in Duluth.
Yeah.
And
so
sometimes
closer to you than he does.
Right, and sometimes we'll meet like in Noonan.
Yeah, that right there. See, I'm very close to Noonan.
Right. It's like,
well, let's
have lunch. And it's like, okay, I'll meet you in Noonan at so and so. Yeah, because it's almost halfway
Yeah,
for us to meet there. I mean, it's the you don't really get into the metro traffic. You
right.
just
You got 85 south.
yeah, you're on 85. You don't really hit the metro traffic, and you're close enough that somebody can meet you there, and you can hang out for a couple of hours, and then you can go back home, and you don't have to
Yeah,
go into Atlanta. So
yeah, yeah. I know that's worth it right there.
yeah, my cousin and I used to do that all the time too. When she was in Atlanta, we would just meet. We was like, let's meet in Newton.
Yeah. And how long does it take you to get to Newnan from where you live?
Hour and 40 minutes,
Oh, that's not bad at all.
maybe something like that. So it's
Mhm.
not too bad.
Yeah. So
I mean,
you,
it's like closer than going to Birmingham.
yeah. Now most people would go I-20 west to go to Birmingham.
Right. So I mean, from here, because I go straight up 65 to go to
Yeah.
Birmingham, but it's like, and I've done that too. I've met people who are traveling, and they're like, "Well, I'm going to be passing through Birmingham." I'm like, "I'll meet you at Bucky's." Yeah, and we'll meet at Bucky's and hang out, and grab something to eat and go shopping and hang out for a while, and then I'll go home and they'll go on their way.
Mona, D-Lou has a question for you.
What night and time does everyone go live?
You said night and time dates. Oh, is it or is that does? I'm sorry, I can't read.
Does
I
everyone
go
go live?
live Sunday night at 11 Central. Felicia go live on Monday night at 11 Central. And Miss Peachnut go live Tuesday night at 9 Central, which is 10
In Eastern.
And I promise you tonight, because it's already tonight, we're gonna do 10 o'clock, so be on time because we're gonna end at 11:30.
Okay.
She say that every time. Every time.
No. Sometimes she says, y'all kept me up last night for hours and hours, so we're gonna stay on till 6 in the morning. She did say that one time.
You know what I'm gonna do
But
tomorrow? I'm gonna take a nap tomorrow because if she don't be on here until 6 in the morning, she gonna have me on that phone until 6 in the morning.
see, I'm just saying.
So I'm gonna have a nappy, and if I wake up early, what's
It's
tomorrow? Tuesday?
78
Okay, I
degrees.
don't have to go to the doctor. So yeah, I'm
I
gonna
don't
have
know
to take
what you're talking about, because look, when these lights go off with you guys and we in the
Wow.
background, the afterglow party still be going on for hours and hours. So y'all need to stop. Y'all
Go
need to
Coach Johnny, it's 78 degrees right now. Wow. That's hot.
Is that in Mississippi? Where's she in
Yeah.
Mississippi?
She's in
Uh-uh.
Mississippi. She's down South Mississippi.
So I'll be looking at Pecan Grove and their other
They
channel.
don't want to know how's the countdown. Is she ready to go too?
What? Dana?
You just see what
Golf Coast Granny said that's a cool front, Felicia.
Okay. Okay. We're not going back outside.
Ooh, stop
Is she
talking to that dog like that.
Miss Peachnut? Did you
Yes,
see what
ma'am.
Serena said about her
Get somewhere and
pepper?
sit down.
Did I see what?
Did you see what Serena said about her pepper plant?
Did I see what you wrote about your pepper plant? No, darling, I am so sorry. I missed it. And I don't know where it is on the chat. What time did you post it? You have 16 blooms and buds on your bell pepper plant in the green stalk. So I put a green stake in front of it, clipped it to a smaller stake at the top, then clipped the plant to the green stalk. That was genius. That was genius.
I want a green stalk, I think.
I don't want one.
I think I want one. I'm not sure I want one, but I think I do. I'm afraid that they're too small. I'm
Yeah, they're
afraid
too small for me. Uh-uh.
that they're
And see,
too
I look
small.
at my bell pepper plants look like trees. I mean, they're huge. They're tall. I could not grow them in there because I would have to take them out.
That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid that they're too small.
I grow them big over here. I can't put nothing in no green stock. I don't care what it is. I grow them big.
But I
The
still think I
green,
want one.
the green stock would tumble over. Whatever I put in there is not going to be in there for too long. So he said that was a statement, not a question. Serena, what was? I
I
don't
think
know.
it would. I think you're right, Gulf Coast Granny. I think
Too fast.
that it would dry out too fast. Mike
Yeah.
said yes. It's a statement. Said better get it straight. She just came in the house. I don't know why she acting like she want to go back outside, but she's not going back outside.
You know she be clowning.
Yeah, she be clowning. She was out there
The ball
barking.
be clowning.
It's that time of night for her to
She
clown.
out there barking like she ain't got no sense. Like people not trying to sleep in this neighborhood. You know, people trying to sleep in this neighborhood. Don't you start. She's like right here with her nose on me.
He said there's a water system for the green stock. That's what Mike says. They have a water system.
Yeah,
Mm.
it does. It does have a water system, so you can the water
The water will flow through.
flows through it. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
So it has holes, in other words, at the top, not something like a system you have to put in place.
it channels the water. So like you can water it. If you water it from the top, it waters every single container gets water.
Might say
Oh,
your
okay.
It has a flow
your
pattern.
green stock master.
It has a flow pattern. Yeah, you grow row. She's got, I'm not going to say how many it is, but it's less than 20.
Oh, okay.
And it's more than 5. She's got a lot of green stalks.
Wow. Oh, so she's a green
But
stock.
she
Yeah.
grows a lot of food in a little bit of space with those green stalks. A lot of food.
Oh, okay.
Like
So
says a few, LOL. Yeah, she got a few. That part.
Golf Coast Granny said they're too expensive.
They went on sale. They had a really good sale this year. It was around Mother's Day. I almost bought myself one. They were I can't remember how much. They are expensive, but they had a really good sale.
Mm.
Y'all on a
They're
4-minute
rich in my
countdown,
blood.
3-minute
Now you
countdown.
know if Mike ain't got one, this costs too much.
We got a no countdown. We're gonna say goodnight.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. Yeah, we're gonna say goodnight. Miss Peachnut.
I will see you guys later on today at 10 o'clock. Be there or be square in the garden, okay? 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Mona.
Takes patience to be in the garden.
See y'all.
There she goes.